Deep in the heart of Sierra Leone, in the bustling town of Makini, three childhood friends, Komo, Musa, and Sori, were known for their mischief. They were inseparable, always chasing thrills, always pushing the limits of what they could get away with. One humid evening, as the sun bled into the horizon, Komo dangled his father's old pickup truck keys in front of them, a mischievous grin stretching across his face. "Just a quick spin, boys. No one will know," he said, shaking the keys enticingly. Musa hesitated, his forehead creasing with worry. "This is a bad idea. You know your father would skin you alive." Sori, always the risk-taker, rolled his eyes. "Musa, you're always scared. Let's go before you change your mind." Komo laughed, and in moments, they were crammed into the rusty pickup, speeding down the narrow roads that snaked around Makini. The wind howled against their faces, and their laughter echoed into the encroaching night. The thrill was intoxicating until it wasn't. Bang! The engine sputtered violently before choking into silence. The truck shuddered to a stop. Komo twisted the key in the ignition. "Nothing." "Great," Musa groaned. "Now what?" Sori peered ahead into the darkness. A faint glow flickered in the distance. "Looks like there's a village up there. Maybe they have a mechanic." Hesitant but with no better option, they abandoned the truck and walked toward the glow. The night grew eerily quiet as they approached the village. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness. No crickets, no distant chatter, only the whispering wind in the trees. Then they saw her. A woman stood in the village's open clearing, barely illuminated by the moonlight. She was breathtakingly beautiful, her dark skin glowing with an almost unnatural radiance. Her long, braided hair cascaded down her back, catching the faint light. But what made the boy's blood turn to ice was the fire. It licked at her feet, snaking around her like a living entity. Yet, she did not burn. Beside her stood a towering figure, a man impossibly tall, his skin the color of midnight, his face hidden beneath the shadows of the flickering flames. He did not move, but his presence alone sent a primal fear coursing through their veins. The boy stood paralyzed. Then the woman moved. Her neck twisted, unnaturally slow, her eyes locking onto theirs. The fire behind her roared. "Why do you trespass?" she asked, her voice a whisper, yet it slithered through the air like smoke, wrapping around them. Musa trembled and clutched the pendant around his neck, whispering a prayer. Komo felt his legs go weak, unable to move. Sori, brave, reckless Sori, tried to speak, but the words suffocated in his throat. The woman smiled, but there was no warmth in it. Only a cruel amusement. "Run." As if a spell had been broken, their bodies snapped back into motion. They bolted, tripping over their feet, their hearts hammering in terror. Behind them, the woman's laughter danced with the crackling flames, and the deep, guttural chuckle of the tall man followed. They reached the truck, panting, gasping. Komo fumbled with the keys, his hands shaking uncontrollably. "Start the car, start the car," Musa shrieked. Komo turned the key. Nothing. The laughter behind them grew louder. The fire in the distance surged higher. The air itself seemed to heat around them. Komo slammed his fist against the dashboard. Vroom. The engine roared to life. Without looking back, they floored the accelerator, tires screeching as they sped away into the night. They did not stop until they reached town, breathless and drenched in sweat. The next morning, Komo's father was furious, demanding to know why his truck had been abandoned miles away. But the boys remained silent. They had escaped the burning strangers. But had they truly left them behind? Because sometimes, in the dead of night, Komo swore he could hear a soft whisper on the wind. "Why do you trespass?" And somewhere in the darkness, the fire still burned.